Hello and welcome back to another video. I didn't really have much of a plan for this one. I'm not going to call it Rebuild episode 6 or anything like that. It was mainly just more of like an informative video for you guys. Basically, if you watched my previous video, which was talking about me doing a deload week, I'm essentially starting a new block of training now, but I've completely changed my approach and how I'm going to do it. Because I've basically come to the conclusion that I was overtraining for a long time, and this is something that I've found really difficult to come to terms with, purely because my philosophy was always, if you want to get better at something, you just do it more and more, which for a lot of things in life that is the case, but for training it simply isn't. There is a threshold in which you work within, and if you go below it then you won't see any progress, and then if you go above it then you don't see any progress either, to be honest. And for a long time I always thought that I was within that threshold and that my workouts needed to be longer, with lots and lots of sets and lots of reps, heavy weight. And it was only through doing some research and chatting to friends that are bodybuilders and some of the guys that are at the gym, that go to the gym with me and I speak to on a regular basis, they were sort of noticing, they're like, you do an awful lot. And I was like, yeah, well, I feel like I have to do an awful lot because I don't really see that much progress. So I was seeing some progress with the amount of work that I was doing beforehand, but having done that deload week and having started this week on a new approach with like so much less volume and just more intensity with the lifts that I'm actually doing, I'm so much stronger, and I'm noticing that my body weight is remaining the same, which is what I was expecting because I am supposed to be in a recomp, but I feel so much better. I've got so much more energy, I feel so much stronger than I usually am. I'm used to being exhausted and my body aching and being in pain all the time, and I always took that as the signs of, hard work and whatnot, which it was, but it obviously wasn't benefiting me. And I think it's just finding out what the optimal amount of work is for each and every individual, because I don't think it's the same for absolutely everyone. But I'm starting to figure out what sort of level of work I now need to do to be able to get the most progression out of my lifts and everything like that, and see the progress in my body as well, because I've sort of stagnated in how much body weight that I've put on. I did gain a bit of strength for a little while, which was good, but I'm starting to find now that with the size that I am, I already had that strength, and it was purely just through pushing and focusing on it that I was able to get to that. And I kid you not, I have not even focused on strength one bit since I've started going back to the gym. It was mainly just getting the lifts down, getting the form correct, getting the technique back down to a fine art so I don't even have to think about it, and I'm just as strong as I was beforehand without even having to work for it. So I think there's a lot more potential there to get even stronger. Today is a leg day, so I feel like the last time I put a video up was leg day as well. Funny that. But that was during deload week, so today it's going to be slightly heavier squats, similar sort of rep range and everything. I'm going to try and test my strength to see what I can get for a double, and then hopefully we'll see how we get on from there. But yeah, we'll catch you inside the gym. So we are back from the gym. I hit a squat PR, or equaled my squat PR, which just goes to show the less volume thing obviously is working. I remember having to work for about 3 months to be able to get up to that sort of level before, where I was able to hit that level of squat, and then about 3 weeks ago I was struggling to get 100 kilos for about 5 reps, and you can see that video. I'll link it up there if you'd like. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I think it's good. I'm going to continue doing it, and I'm hoping, I've set myself a goal at the start of the year to try and get a 170 kilo squat. So we'll go for that. But I picked up some lunch on my way home. Probably guess what it is. Sani, the apple bag, juice, yogurt, drink. So I'm going to tuck into that. So it is dinner time, and I have got myself a cheeky little salad box. Nice little pizza, spicy, salami, pepperoni, whatever, and a wee diet drink to go with it. I've just realised, with you guys looking in at my diet, I always tend to eat like what people would consider not so healthy foods. I promise I don't actually eat that all the time, just whenever I'm filming. It seems to be a good excuse to just treat myself, because I only film like 2 times a week max, sometimes once a week. But yeah, if you were to watch my videos from start to finish, you'd probably think this guy's diet is shocking. Anyway. So here's me a couple days later editing this video and realising I didn't film an outro. So what I can tell you from that night was I finished my dinner, I played some Warzone, and then I went to bed. So you didn't miss much. But anyway, I'm going to sign it out here because past me forgot to do so. So if you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're new around here, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.